Hi everyone, and welcome back to Queen G's Recipes. And today we are going to be making lemon crinkle cookies. They are so delicious, so soft and tender. You are going to love these cookies. They are most definitely perfect for this time of year because it is cookie season for sure, but most definitely you can make these any time of the year and they will be a hit. So let's go over the ingredients that we will be needing for this recipe. Okay, so we'll be needing some sugar, some all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt, softened butter at room temperature, some ricotta cheese, which is very important. We are using whole milk ricotta cheese, some eggs, of course some lemons. We'll need the zest and the juice of our lemons, and some vanilla extract. You also want to have a couple of cookie sheets lined with some parchment paper, and your oven preheating at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I do have some regular sugar and some powdered sugar, also known as icing sugar, set aside here, but we will be using that to roll our cookie dough balls. Once we get to that time, I will show you what to do next. For now, let's move on to making our lemon crinkle cookie dough. Okay, so into our mixing bowl, we are going to add our softened butter here. Very important that it is softened at room temperature. Mine is a little melted because I had it on top of my stove while my oven was on. So now we are going to also add in our sugar. Now today I am doubling the recipe for these cookies, but I will give you the recipe for one recipe of the cookies, which is what I always make, but because it's the holidays, I am doubling up today. So now we are going to cream these two together. Okay, so you want to mix your mixture here of the butter and sugar until nice, light, and fluffy. So give it about 2 minutes on high speed. And now we are ready to add in our eggs. We're going to add in our ricotta cheese. And now we will add in the zest and juice of our 2 lemons. Okay, so after we have added in our zest and juice of both of our lemons, we will add in our vanilla extract, and we are going to give this a good mix. Okay, so at this time, before adding in your dry ingredients, if you want to add in some yellow food coloring, you can add in a few drops just to make your cookies a little more yellow, but you don't have to. You can leave it exactly as it is. They will be perfect either way, but I'm going to add in a few drops. Okay, and we are going to give this another mix. Okay, so in total I added in 10 drops of yellow food coloring, and now we are definitely ready to add in our dry ingredients. Now what I'm going to do is just give our bowl of dry ingredients here a little mix to kind of incorporate the baking soda, baking powder, and salt in our flour. Just a little heads up. Okay, this is good, and now we are ready to add in our dry ingredients. And now we will give our mixture a nice mix, just don't overmix. Okay, so our cookie dough looks and smells just wonderful. Now we are definitely ready to roll out our cookie dough balls, and then I will show you the next step. Okay, so now we are definitely ready to roll out our cookie dough balls. I'm going to be using a small ice cream scoop. Now what we have here is what I mentioned earlier is some regular granulated sugar and some icing sugar, also known as powdered sugar. So what we're going to do is we're going to first scoop out our dough ball. We're going to roll it into a little ball, and then we're going to roll it in the regular sugar. After rolling it in the regular sugar, we are going to roll it in the icing sugar, and then just simply place it on our cookie sheet. So let's get to making our cookies. Okay, so your cookie dough will be a little softer than a normal cookie dough, and that's what makes the cookies very tender and soft. So now you just want to carefully roll out your dough into a ball. Just be super cautious because the dough is soft. Now, if you notice that your dough is a little too soft, just place your dough into the fridge for about 15 minutes before rolling your cookie balls. But I think mine right now are okay. So you just want to take it, roll it in the regular sugar. Okay. Carefully roll it in the icing sugar, making sure you're coating the entire cookie. And then place it on your baking sheet. That's about it. Very easy. Okay, so I'm going to continue on making my cookies and then I'll meet you right back here before baking them. Okay, so our cookies are ready to be baked, so I'm going to place them into my preheated oven for 12 to 14 minutes, or when you notice that the bottom of the cookies are a light golden brown, you don't want to overbake them, or you are going to make the texture a little more crunchier rather than a nice, tender, soft cookie. So let's get to baking our cookies. I'll let you know what mine look like when they're done and how long they were in the oven for. Okay, so my cookies baked for exactly 14 minutes. Now I'm going to let them sit on the pan for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then I'll place them on a cooling rack and we will be ready to try them. Okay, so just a couple of tips before we move on to trying our wonderful lemon crinkle cookies. You want to make sure that you roll your little cookie dough balls in the sugar and the icing sugar. Very important. And another important tip, 14 minutes is perfect in the oven. It's perfect timing. You don't want to overbake them. You also don't want to underbake them or they will be too soft and will fall apart on you. So 14 minutes is definitely perfect timing in my oven. So give or take a minute or two less or more in your oven, because all ovens are different, should be enough time. So as you can see, the bottom isn't golden brown, but it is very light golden brown here. You almost barely see it, but this is perfect. If it becomes too golden brown, then you have overbaked your cookies. So they are perfection and we are definitely ready to give these a try. I can't even explain how delicious they are. They are lemony, but not over lemony. They are soft and tender in the middle. The outside is just perfection, and you are going to love these, and I really hope you give these a try this holiday season and that they become a staple in your home. You will love them, and you will make them throughout the year most definitely, because I know I do and my family and friends love them. So that's about it. So easy to make, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new and delicious recipe. Share the recipe with your family and friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye, everyone.